Nation, it's your boy DTLF back with another video, man. Today we got an interesting one. It's Dwight Howard versus Joakim Noah. We know most Spates as well. According to sources, they're about to have a workout with the Lakers, so it's going to be interesting. Dwight Howard, of course, still under contract. Y'all know how I feel about him. Not a big fan, but if it helps the team, I'm all for it. You know, team first. Joakim Noah is personally my favorite. I will make my argument for him. I will state my case, but I'm gonna let you guys go first. This is the people's channel, so you know I gotta let my people go first. Some of you guys say the Manimal, but he's not even a part of the workout. So as of right now, I don't believe he's on the radar. But how you guys doing today, man? Good to see you. I'm super excited. Just a quick little announcement. I'm about to be dropping a track later on today, so stay tuned for that. It's gonna be fire. I promise you won't regret it. Make sure you drop a like when you do hear it. It's a different track. It's a different type of track. It's actually in Spanish and English, so hopefully you guys enjoy that. But for now, Dwight Howard, Joakim Noah, and you can also feel free to make your argument for Mo Spates, who is a champion, who's won before with the Golden State Warriors, and he can actually stretch the floor, which is one thing that Joe and Dwight can't do. So how y'all feeling today, man? Go ahead and give me your opinions. I'm gonna head into the comment section, see how y'all feeling, who you feeling the most, and all that. He said, Dan, it's either going to be Noah or Howard, Mo Spates or Gortat. Yeah, Gortat is going to be a part of the workout too. I forgot, but he's overseas right now. So that's a good point. Thanks for reminding me. Gortat could also be a part of that conversation, who I liked him back in the day, but he's kind of fallen off ever since. So he said, Howard is a snake. I feel you, bro. I'll make my case right now for why I don't want Dwight and why I prefer Joakim. But first, you guys, he said, no to Howard. He, the playful, always hurt. He's no good. He's too playful. He's always hurt and he's no good. Absolutely, bro. I agree with that. That's one of the reasons why as well. He said either one won't give us more wins than the other. Are you sure about that? I don't know. I think one of them can be a major contributor off the bench if he buys into his role, and you know, he can get some minutes when Anthony Davis and JaVale go to the bench. He said, not Dwight, please, Lakers. Feel you there, my guy. Absolutely. 100%, I'm on your same page. But like I said, if it happens, then we got to hash it, because remember, we root for the name in the front of the jersey over the back first. So he said Boogie was useless. It's unfortunate. Injuries are a part of the game, but he's been plagued the last couple of years. So prayers up for him. Hopefully, you know, we wish him a speedy recovery. Wish it was Fareed, but either Howard or Noah. Let me read down. He said, wish it was Fareed, Howard, or Noah. Noah would be less of a distraction. Dre said, take your personal feelings out of it, Dan. Keep it 100. I am keeping it 100. That's why I'm letting you guys go first, and then I'm going to let you know how you're going to attack me when you don't even know my opinion yet. First of all, we all have personal feelings when it comes to the Lakers. Obviously, we love our team, and we want the best for it. So it has not so much to do with personal feelings and more with what I believe is better for my squad. But like I said, if Dwight does come over and he is motivated and he's no longer a big Twinkie-eating baby, then we can hop on that wagon. But for now, I'm not going to show him any kind of love because he hasn't shown me nothing. And that's keeping it 100. Now, I will say the same thing to you, all of a sudden, newfound Dwight Howard fans. Y'all were trashing him last year and even so far as in the summer. And now, all of a sudden, y'all hear that he has potential coming to the Lakers. Now that he has stands all of a sudden that are defending him tooth and nail. That's why I'm a little confused. I'm a Laker fan. Last I checked. So I'm willing to accept Dwight if he comes with a new attitude, new persona, which I doubt, and if he puts in work. That's the only way. Other than that, I don't like him. He said, hello, DTLF. I like your shirt. Who's on your shirt is Jordan, man. It's one of the GOATs. He said, I'm not hurt over Dwight snaking us years ago. He's coming into a different role, knowing he's not the same player and he needs to contribute anyway. He can bring us to a chip. Whoa, that's a lot of praise. Seems more mature now. And you got this off of one interview? Because last I checked, he's been on 4 teams the last 5 seasons. I don't like that, personally. Yeah, Noah was out of the league, but before he went to New York, he was a defensive player of the year. He showed a lot of passion and heart, and he showed me a little something last season when he was with the Grizzlies. That's what I'm saying. I don't understand all this belief in Dwight. Who's to say that he's not going to come with the drama just because he said so? Are we supposed to take him at his word now? I don't know. He said, get the homies likes up, y'all. Thanks, bro. I appreciate that. Thanks for the love. He said he was playing through not having effing back surgery. So what? We can make excuses for everybody. He still played like a scrub. He still act like a scrub. What's his excuse for the last 4 out of 5 years? Back surgery? Dwight is better than Noah. At this point of his career, Dwight was better than Noah back then. We don't know where Dwight is right now. If he's that good, then why have the Grizzlies just gave him permission to talk to the Lakers? And don't say because they're rebuilding. Obviously, the Grizzlies don't value him as much if they're willing to let him under contract go to another team. And, the Hawks couldn't get rid of him fast enough. The Wizards hated him. I mean, come on now. Why is Dwight all of a sudden having credibility in the media with fans? I just don't get where this brainwash comes from. But actually, I do. If ESPN says Dwight's a good idea, a lot of fans say Dwight is a good idea. That's where I want you guys to have your own opinion, and I want you guys to be able to form that opinion based on what? Based on what? So what has Dwight done for me lately? You could say the same about Joakim, but like I said, Joakim pretty much had one bad stint in New York. Before that, he was a beast. Dwight Howard, it's been 5 years, man. He's been trash. So all of a sudden, he's going to wake up for the Lakers? I don't buy it. So I just don't trust Dwight's attitude. If Kobe could not bring the dog out of him, I personally doubt that any other player ever can. Well, like I said, I'm not going to give Dwight the benefit of the doubt. If he comes here and he proves me wrong, then I'll be the bigger man and say I was wrong about him, and he has proven everybody wrong. But I'm not just going to hand my trust over to the man that is so weird. I'm not going to do that. He said Dwight 16 points and 12 rebounds is trash. When was that? Because it wasn't last year. That wasn't what he was averaging. Go check it again, man. He said, hell no to Bynum, out of shape. And yeah, Bynum is basically you getting the same thing as Boogie. Is just an injury-prone big. So no. Noah had a really good year last year. That's what I'm saying. He showed me some bounce back. I haven't seen the same from Dwight. Dwight is just the best option. Why? Because fans have short-term memory loss, and they seem to forget the last 5 years, and they want to just remember Dwight in Orlando. Or make a real statement for Dwight. If you say that you believe that he's going to change, or you believe that he's truly humbled, then we'll see about it. But you can't really prove that right now. Then did you see Dwight's workout video? I did. The one where he's just dunking wide open stuff. Yeah, I'm not impressed. Let's see somebody guard him. He still doesn't have post moves. He still can't hit his free throws, and he takes possessions off on the defensive end. So that's the reason I don't like Dwight. That's my case for not picking up Dwight. Is that even before he was with the Lakers, when he was with Orlando, I feel like he was a major part of their system, and he still got coach fired in Orlando. Then he came to LA, and then he didn't want to stay because we didn't get Phil Jackson or something like that. I'm not sure. And then he went to Houston, and then he had beef with James Harden. And then he went to where? Well, where was it? Atlanta? I forgot where he went. And he had beef with that locker room. So, I mean, at some point, if you're Dwight, you got to look in the mirror and say, I am the problem. That's all. That's my biggest problem with Dwight is he's a big baby, and it's not even that I'm in my feelings. It's just that you guys are in your feelings because you want to remember Dwight for being Superman, other than for being the big diva he's been the last 5 years. So, plus he's 33. All he can do is dunk when he wants to, and that's about it. We can always release Dwight, but what good does that do to you? If you're trying to pick somebody up, you're trying to pick somebody up that'll spark you right away, not somebody that will potentially ruin the locker room. I mean, yeah, we're trying to win chips. When's the last time Dwight helped any team win chips? So that argument falls short, Jose. So what can Noah do? Noah brings a lot of passion. He can rebound. He can block shots. He hustles. He can play pick and roll well. But most effectively is he can give you minutes at the 5 off the bench, which is what we're looking for. Now, Noah as well. Everybody will bring up Joakim Noah's history with LeBron. If I'm a competitor, I respect that. Just similar to when Kobe Bryant allowed Metta World Peace to come to the Lakers. Metta had beef with Kobe the year before that. So at the end of the day, you're looking for somebody that's going to come with that passion, energy, drive, and is going to do it consistently. To me, that spells Joakim Noah. That's my argument for him. Dwight Howard is a hit or miss. When he wants to show up, he will. When he doesn't, he won't. So that's my argument for that. But I could be wrong. I'm not right 100% of the time, so I could be wrong. Dwight could be potentially the best fit on the Lakers. I don't buy it for right now. He has to show it to me if he does make it on the Lakers, but I'm actually praying that he doesn't. I really want Joakim. I wanted Kenneth Faried, but he doesn't seem to be an option, so I'm going to keep it realistic. Let's see. Dwight Howard has like the little – let's read this one. It's a paragraph, so bear with me here, guys. He said, Frankie Davis said, Dwight Howard has like a little since the last female to me, man. But if the Lakers had to get them just to play 15 minutes, I'm okay with that. But for Joakim Noah, be a good fit. So you're saying, for 15 minutes, you're cool with Dwight. If he brings it. I agree. If he brings it, I'm cool with 20 minutes for Dwight. I don't care about the minutes as long as we're winning and they're contributing. And this to me is not the fact that he left us high and dry after we put posters up on him, after we traded for him. This has nothing to do with that. This to me, I'm not even looking at his Laker history or the fact that I don't like his personality. I'm just talking basketball right now. So everybody's saying put your feelings aside. I already have. I'm actually evaluating Dwight Howard, the player. And let's go back to Dwight Howard with Orlando. All right, let's go back to that. This man was smiling and having a good time when Kobe was busting his ass. Let's keep it 100. That's the type of player you guys want? And after that, his career just went downhill. After he left Orlando, everything was rock bottom. At the end of the day, the man shows no heart. Now let's look at Joakim Noah. Joakim Noah had a bad stint with the Knicks. The Knicks are garbage. I like the Knicks franchise, but their front office is garbage. So obviously, a lot of people have clash heads with them. I'm not really going to judge the dude's career off of a bad stint with the New York Knicks. He went away from basketball for a while, got his mind right, came back, had a good season last year with Memphis. That's all I'm saying. I prefer the one who has a better background and the better history than the one who has just been a detrimental to the locker room. That's the past, okay, but show me something now. That's what I'm saying. I'm willing to accept Dwight if he comes with a new energy, new attitude, no ego, like he said in his interview, no ego. Okay, that's cool. He needs to be able to make sure that he can wipe that smile off his face when we're down 30 and come to play every game. That's what I want from Dwight. If he does that, then I'll say, okay, all is forgiven if he contributes to the Lakers. But I'm not going to go ahead and forgive him, pre-forgive him before he even joins the roster. Heck no. And that's what puzzles me about a lot of fans that have gone on Twitter and made arguments for Dwight. They sound like the biggest Dwight Howard attorneys. How can you defend a man that has been garbage for 5 years? Not 1, not 2, not 3, not 4, but 5 years. That's my only argument against Dwight. To me, is if Dwight comes, I'm going to roll my eyes. I'm not going to be happy. I will drop a video and all that. But you can't say Dwight gives you anything. It's been years since he's contributed efficiently. What did he play, like 9 games last year? So that's a small sample size to say Dwight averages 16 and 12. Get out of here. That's a very small sample size. So, y'all got to come with better arguments for Dwight if y'all want to convince me. However, it's not me that needs to be done convincing. You know who he is? You know who needs to get convinced? The front office. And I actually applaud the fact that they're going to work all 3 of them out, or all 4 of them, including Gortat, because that actually shows if you can't show me hard in a workout, you're definitely not going to show me hard on the team. So they're fighting for the basketball careers. Dwight has to show up if he wants this roster spot. Go out and get him. And what I would do is I would pit them all up against each other one-on-one and see which one dominates which one. So, Maurice Spates, Joakim Noah, Dwight Howard, and Marcin Gortat, I would pit them all against each other, play King of the Hill, 1 versus 1, last man standing gets the roster spot. Let's do it legit. Don't gift Dwight Howard the roster spot. He hasn't done anything to earn it. Think about this. This man pouted, cried. He's been a locker room cancer. He's been a coach killer in his career. And now that the Lakers are doing good, now he wants to come back. Why should we just hand him that opportunity? Make him earn it. So I'm okay with the workout. But I guarantee you, I'm willing to bet my house on it. If Dwight Howard matches up with Joakim Noah is going to eat him up defensively. That's all I want to say. I would love to watch that too. I wish it was like we could see it live, but it's probably not going to happen. So yeah, that's why I prefer Joakim Noah than Dwight. Honestly, I prefer Kenneth Faried than Dwight, even though Kenneth Faried is smaller and probably won't play as good defense as him, but at least the energy and the hustle will be up 100% of the time. A lot of people saying Joakim is washed. Again, go back and watch his highlights last season with Memphis. He showed it in spurts. He could be a consistent bench player. Now, nobody's expecting Joakim to come in and start. If that was the case, then we look elsewhere, right? But let's see what it is. He said, I want Dwight Howard, but you make some valid points. Thank you. I appreciate that. That's all I want to make is my point. It's okay if y'all don't agree with me and I don't agree with you. That's what this healthy debate is for. We all obviously want what's best for the Lakers. And y'all know for years that Dwight Howard is the player I've hated the most for his personality mainly, and then for his basketball softness. But all in all, like I said, once they throw on the Laker uniform, then I become a supporter. Even if I'm not a fan, even if he's not my favorite player, I'll still support him because I want the Lakers to do good. If he's doing bad, then the Lakers are not going to do as good. So obviously, I'm a Laker fan first. But so far, he's not wearing a jersey, so I could talk smack. And I've been trolling all these newfound Dwight Howard fans on Twitter because it's just funny to me, man. I love trolling them. They get really upset for some reason when Dwight hasn't really done nothing for their franchise. So he said Noah averaged 7.1 and 5.7 rebounds in 18 minutes. Meanwhile, Dwight averaged 12.8 and 9 rebounds in 25 minutes in 2018 with the Wizards. How many games did he play, though? Let's check that out. Dan, on the all-time scale, who do you prefer, Shaq or Kareem? Dang, that's a tough question because Kareem is a better scorer, no doubt. He's the greatest scorer of all time. He's up there. He's up there. And I just feel like his game wasn't the sexiest. It was very similar to Tim Duncan's game. That's why people don't give Kareem the love. However, Dwight was probably one of the most dominant players I've ever seen. So that's a coin flip, man. And you can't go wrong either way. But good question. He said, Dwight puts up 16 and 12, yet no one wants him. There has to be something there. His attitude is just bad. That's what I'm saying. And he put up 16 and 12, but in a small sample size. But you make a valid point. If he was that good, people would be like fighting to get him right now. Nobody wants him for a reason, man. Matter of fact, one GM was quoted as saying they couldn't wait to get him off the team. Think about that. That was as far as last year. That wasn't too long ago. Noah already said he can't perform in big cities because he's too lit. Can't handle the nightlife in LA. Won't handle the weed, period. Okay, well, can Dwight Howard handle the nightlife? Because you already know what goes behind the scenes with Dwight, man. And I'm not even judging the man's life, whatever you want to do. But all I'm saying is, it is what it is. He said, you said Dwight is the most dominant. I say Dwight. I meant Shaq. My bad. Did I say Dwight? Yeah, Shaq is one of the most dominant players I've ever seen, period. Yeah, good catch, man. Definitely didn't want to go down like that. Good looking out, man. Kevin King, what's up, brother? How you doing, man? My right-hand man right there. He said, if either doesn't work out, which players would have more trade value right now, Dwight or Noah? Probably Noah, because nobody wants to trade for a locker room cancer. So that's just to keep it 100. Dwight's future is Hall of Famer, but is toxic to culture and chemistry. I wouldn't vote for him to be in the Hall of Fame, but I'm sure a lot of people will. It is what it is. Maybe I'm just tripping because I don't really like him like that, but yeah, he's not. He said, Dan, does Dwight Tenney allegation hurt his chances of making the team? I don't know. I don't know about none of that, man. I'm not going to get into that. Noah wants Dwight. He said, Noah is done, guys. We'll see. He looks good to me in workouts. The truth is that the last time Dwight was good was with the Lakers, and it was also the last time he made the playoffs. So we both need each other. I don't think we need Dwight. I think he needs us way more than we could even consider needing him. We're still making the playoffs without him. We're still making a playoff championship run. We just need a big body. If we had Zubats, then we wouldn't even be having this conversation right now, to be honest with you. He said they both would be good picks for us. I mean, you can stay optimistic. You can stay optimistic like that, but I'm just saying who I prefer. And that's what this whole debate is about. I know a lot of you guys prefer Dwight over Noah based on his past, but he ain't the same player no more. He ain't the same player no more. And Noah has never been an offensive. He's never been offensive. He's never been a post player, nothing like that. Dwight, he tries to be offensive. He wants more touches in the paint, but all he does is a drop step dunk or right hand layup. He doesn't have a hook shot. He doesn't have a fadeaway. He doesn't have a jump shot. Free throws are trash. So what Noah has over Dwight is heart and energy. And that's what I prefer for my team, especially with Frank Vogel as the head coach. I know him and Hollins are going to prefer somebody who gets after it. Exactly. This is the perfect way he said. Jimmy Lopez said it best. Noah is more of a dog. Absolutely. And Noah passes. I agree with that. He said, I used to hate Fareed. I'm the Nuggets. He was a threat. Yeah, I mean, Fareed is a pick and roll guy. That's about it. We need someone who is able to defend players like Embiid and Jokic. I think Noah's up for the challenge off the bench. I don't think those players are going to be able to be defended by either of those two pickups, but at least they'll hold their own. He said, Dwight had back surgery last year. Did he? Last year? That's not good. He said, last year Noah was really good. Heart and energy doesn't beat skill and talent. But see, we're not expecting – well, okay, you can make the same argument for Dwight, except he doesn't have heart and energy. He doesn't have skill and talent. He just what the most talented thing he could do is catch lobs. What else can he do offensively? He used to be able to bully people, but he's not the same player, man. He's not the same player. He said, what do you think about Spates stretching the floor? Now, Maury Spates is interesting. I haven't seen him play in a couple of seasons, to be honest, but he was really good with the Golden State Warriors. I don't know if he's still that same player or not, to be honest, so I can't really make a case for or against him. You hating on Dwight? I've been hating on Dwight, and that's not even come on now. If you're not hating on Dwight, then I question your Laker loyalty, honestly. Now, if you tell me you've let that go, then I say, why have you let that go? What has Dwight done for you to let it go? That's why I question some of you guys' loyalty. You really coming at me because I don't like Dwight. You shouldn't like Dwight. If you're a diehard Laker fan, you remember. If you're a LeBron fan and you just came along with him and since he came from Cleveland, then you won't remember. So I will understand. I want to win too. But that doesn't mean Dwight is the only path to winning. There you go. Hey, what's up, T? How you doing? She said, oh, my God, I'm so not hoping for Dwight. I feel you 100%. I keep trying to explain my case, but people think I'm just hating on him. It's not even that. Yes, I do hate on him. I'm keeping it 100 with you. But it's not just the fact that I hate on him. I just don't think he's a good fit for our squad. Now, I know Noah and LeBron hated each other, but Noah is more mature now. He hasn't been on a contending team in a while. He's willing to hash his feelings, I'm sure. LeBron James is a leader. Whatever is for the betterment of the team, he's going to accept. And I wouldn't be surprised if they become best friends. Remember, Metta World Peace and Kobe, they became good friends in LA, and they didn't like each other before. Or it's not even that Kobe didn't like him; it's that he was a hothead, right? Obviously, Metta World Peace. So, Dan, we need Fareed. Did you know that Kawhi is one of the worst shooting percentage when guarded by Fareed? I didn't know that, but I would like Fareed for sure. For sure. If you're a diehard Laker fan, I can understand why you wouldn't like Dwight Howard. But if you're not, if you only like basketball, then Dwight Howard would be the good choice. Okay, we'll go with that. He said his surgery was to clear the nerve that runs to his butt. It was lumbar surgery. I don't really care about Dwight's surgeries, man. He's a diva. Honestly, I don't care about Dwight. He said more fans want Dwight than Noah. Okay. Just be careful what you wish for. If we get Dwight and he brings all that drama with him, I'm going to say I told you guys so. And if we get Dwight and he's averaging 16 and 12 like you guys think he's going to average, then you guys can tell me, and I'll swallow the bullet. I'll take the pill. But, I'm not too prideful to say I was wrong. And right now, I don't think I'm wrong. But we'll see. Time will tell. He said, hey, bro, you got me thinking about the name change. I'm not sure what you're talking about. He said, nobody cares about Dwight's surgeries. Absolutely. He said, don't like Dwight because he's trash the last couple of years. I'm saying, people want to believe that Dwight Howard is who he used to be. We'll see. They say Howard's going to bring drama, but Noah ain't. Noah doesn't even like LeBron James at all. Who's going to have his back? The locker room is going to be suspect. Now, here's where I think you're wrong, bro. And I see your point. But Joakim Noah is trying to get on the Lakers, not the other way around. If LeBron was trying to get on Joakim Noah's team, then okay, I would say it's going to be drama. But you don't think the Lakers are smart enough to see that, bring up that history and say, hey, are you going to be able to hash everything with LeBron? And then I'm sure they're going to talk to LeBron before they even consider adding Noah. So I think that's not really an issue. It kind of reminds me of when Larry Nance tweeted that Kobe was a rapist a long time ago. And then we drafted him still. And then he apologized on day one and said he was young and immature. I really don't see that as a problem. However, Dwight, come on, y'all know Dwight Howard. He's not the most mature guy in the locker room. Matter of fact, he's the opposite of that. He said, Dan, remember earlier this year when Dwight said he changed? He said he let go of his ego. Again, he said that, but I'm going to need to see it. I need to see it. And like I said, Dwight can win me back over, but he's going to have to ball out, and he's going to have to bring no drama, leave it all at the door. I'm not opposed to Dwight changing and all that. Like I said, if he brings that, then I'm cool with it. I don't care about his sexual orientation. I don't care about none of that. That's his business. All I care is that you bring your A game because you're wearing, you're representing the great city of LA. So, and this might be the last chance for Dwight to redeem himself. So he should be kissing the Staples Center's floor if we give him another shot, honestly. After everything he put everybody through, not just the Lakers franchise, but everybody, Orlando, Houston, he should be kissing the Staples Center floor to have another opportunity to contend for a championship. That's all I want to say about that, man. But I respect both arguments. Look, if you guys want Dwight, you guys believe he could be like at least 50% of what Superman used to be, then cool. You know, I want Joakim though. I'm sticking to my guns. I think he has heart. He plays with a lot of passion. It's not so much about skill set. He's a big body who can bang, block shots, and just give us effort on a night in and night out basis. Now, it's cool. You don't have to agree. If you do agree, go ahead and drop a like on the video. If you disagree, you can drop a down like. Doesn't matter. All I know is that, you know, we're making a good argument for either or, and we'll see which one shows up. But I do like, and I applaud what the Lakers franchise is doing. They're putting him to a test. I hope they pit him up against each other. But if they don't, at least they're working them out and seeing who shows the most heart. We'll see. We'll see. But that's pretty much going to do it for this video, man. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. Don't forget to drop that like, man. That really helps the channel out. And look out for any updates or anything that goes on. You know, I'm going to drop it right here. Also, quick little side note, I'm dropping a 6 song in probably about an hour or so. So stay tuned for that, and please drop a like on that. I appreciate y'all for showing up, man, and having this healthy debate with me. It's all love, man. Whether you like Dwight or Joakim, it's all love. We don't always have to agree. So much love to Laker Nation, and I cannot wait for the season to start. We got about 62 or 3 days left. So that's going to be a blast, man. God bless you guys. I'll catch you guys on the flip side. Keep it locked right here for all things Lakers, and stay tuned for that track. It's going to be fire, I promise. Peace out, guys.